Hi everyone, Ann Butler here with Bella Crafts Publishing. Lisa is not with me here today, but she is in the background. She'll be putting links in. She's not feeling too well, which is why she didn't do her live today. But we are happy to be here, and I am so excited about this new digital download that I have available for everybody, because you can make Christmas cards in minutes. It's just so easy. And I want to show you guys where I got the whole idea. A few years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I created this sign, Merry Christmas. And I love it. It's simple. It's black and white. It goes on a ledge of our fireplace every year. And it's very simple. But I love the way it looks. And I've created this I made my mom one. I made my sister one. And they're just easy. But I love the way the font turned out so well. I thought, I want to put that on some cards. So this is where my inspiration came from. And it's just a simple sign that I made for our fireplace a couple years ago. So that's where the inspiration came from. And you all know how much I love to foil. So it just made sense to make a download using this. So I'll show you when I put my camera down. But this is A2 size. Hi, Rebecca. Card fronts. And that's what we're creating today. For those of you that are just coming in, Lisa was not feeling well today, but she is in the background putting links in for me. So you can go ahead and say hi to her. We hope she feels better very soon. But again, I want to say that this is where my inspiration came from for this digital. This is a Christmas sign I made about 4 years ago, 5 years ago maybe. And I loved the way it turned out. So I created it into a digital so that I'd be able to do Christmas cards fast and easy, which is something we all want to do, right? It is December at the end of the week. Can you believe it? I mean, oh my goodness. It's hard to believe that Christmas is only a month away. But I am going to let you know that I'm sponsoring the giveaway this week. I will give away a free set of this digital pack. Our last live, I was giving away a set of the Merry Christmas digitals from the wood block signs. So if Lisa is able to get me the name of the winner, I will announce that one at the end of this live. Hi, Valerie. Hi, everybody. Everybody come in and say hi so that I know you're here. Hey, Jeannie. I am going to let you know that our website is still down. I am this close to having it live. It will be live the beginning of next week. And then that's when our new winter issue of the magazine will come out also. So if you have not signed up yet to receive our magazine, why not? It's free. We don't bombard you with messages or emails. We send you only crafty things, maybe one mail a week, possibly 6 a month if we have a new release or something. Hi, Sylvia. So we want to make sure that you're getting the winter issue when it comes out. We are excited for it. And then you'll get every issue after that. So it's easy. But I am going to go ahead and turn my camera. Hi, Caroline. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down and show you what I got today. And it just take me a minute to switch my cameras. There we go. This is the digital set that we're offering today. There's 4 PNGs. So you're able to, it comes in as a file, you're able to open them up and print them out. So they are sized for A2 cards. So you get a printout of just the Merry Christmas. You get a printout this way of the Merry Christmas. You're able to cut this in half and fold it, and boom, you've got a card. And then I wanted to add snowflakes because I think the snowflakes just add a little something. And again, all set for A2 cards right there. And then if you're not sure what you want, maybe you want to print this out and decide, you know, I have a variety of them, but these are the 5 PNGs you get in the file, and it's $5.99. Lisa will put a link in showing where you can catch it and buy it. Hi, Bonnie. So, but I want to show you, you can also print out on cardstock. So, I mean, you don't have to have just black and white. You can print it out on cardstock, and this is beautiful too. So you just trim your cardstock down. If you don't have a printer, I do have a large printer, a large format printer that prints 18 inches wide, but I went ahead and cut it 8.5 by 11 and put it in my carrier sheet, and those would be so quick to do for a Christmas card, right? And I just love the way this turned out. Now, I print, sometimes I have a toner printer, so sometimes I print on a toner printer. And not everybody has those, but you can just print it out on your regular printer and use it like this too. You don't have to foil it, but you know I love to foil. So of course I'm going to show you that today. And this is one of the, let me grab these. So I took this piece of cardstock and printed, and I cut a couple of them out already. And when I cut them out, sometimes I just use my paper trimmer, and sometimes I use, these are just like my go-to dies. Like I love the stitch scallop and just the stitched rectangles. Those are my go-to dies. And just because I love the way the stitches look. But I haven't tried this yet, so this will be surprising for all of us. I'm going to go ahead, because I printed this on toner, I'm going to see if this will print on printed cardstock. I've done it before in the past, but it depends upon the cardstock too. So I'm going to take this right now, and I am using Thermoweb's foils, of course. And this one is Gina K's Fancy Foils with Thermoweb. So I'm going to take this right now while we're talking and put it inside a carrier sheet. Now for a carrier sheet, all I use is a piece of copy paper, folded in half. The carrier sheet keeps everything in there, and you always put the pretty side up so the foil transfers. And I have my laminator right here. I'm going to stick that in and let that go through. But even this, if you printed out and did the half sheets, like let me find it, like this on a printed cardstock, you'd have instant cards. So I can show you actually what this one would look like. So these are already sized for you perfectly, and you would just fold it at the 4 1/4 mark. Pretend this isn't printed, and you've got a card. I mean, so all you have to do is print them out. I'm going to run this through my laminator twice because that's what I do. But that's how easy it is to go ahead and print these up. Bonnie, you love the look of it over the printed cardstock. I do too. I just think it's so beautiful. I mean, and it's pretty in black, but we're going to see what it's going to look like in red in just a minute. I've got some card blanks here. Like, you could just add that to a card blank. You could add a white scallop behind it, or I actually have a red scallop, or you could do green, but we're going to see what it looks like if this foiled, and I think it will. Oh my goodness, isn't that beautiful? It's so pretty. I mean, the black is nice, but oh my goodness, look at that. So you can do cards so instantly. The red background is really pretty. Yes, I love it with the red. And then you can just mount it and put it on your card and you're done. How easy is that? So this one, I created, I took some of Gina K's inks in green. So I took the Christmas Pine, the Lucky Clover, and the Key Lime. And I just blended them on a half a sheet of cardstock. I wasn't sure if I wanted the light green down here, so I didn't do the top part. And then I die cut that out. Now we're going to foil this too. And I think we'll do that. Should we do it in the green or should we do it in the red? You guys tell me. I also have a bunch of the deco foil here. I mean, it might be really pretty in this emerald green. This one might be too light. Okay, so I'll do it in the emerald green. Valerie thinks green. I have so much stuff on my table. So remember, I printed these with a toner printer. That's the only way you can foil is if you have a toner printer. Or you can bring the PDFs once you print them out to a printer. I would try letting them print just a couple to make sure that their printer does it correctly. I've had some printing companies where it doesn't work. I am not sure why. I'm not sure if they have their toner set at a different level, so it doesn't totally print. That I have never figured out. But some of them work, and you could just go and have a bunch of copies made. To invest in a toner printer, they are they range in price. But if you're going to do a lot of foiling, it might be worth it. So I'm going to put this one in here, and I'm going to put it through the laminator. I'm going to put it through 2 times again. But so you can just print this out, ink it up, and you'd have a card this way too. I mean, you don't have to foil. It's what I love. And it just makes everything pop. So like with this again, at the 4 1/4 mark, which I'll just cut it, but to show you, right there, you'd have a cute Christmas card too. I mean, it's just easy to print these out and have your cards done in no time at all. I'm going to run this through a second time. And that's why I made a set available so that you could just do that. Now this one I made and I ran it through with the red. Isn't that beautiful? And that's just easy. I like quick and easy, but I like layering and adding lots of stuff too. But either way, these were both very quick and easy to make. I want to show you some of the ones I've completed after we pull this off. Oh my goodness. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. And just attach it to a card. It makes it just that quick and easy. So I'm going to show you some of the ones I've done while I run this one through the printer, because I want to show you how you can print those snowflakes a different color. For this one, I'm going to use the blue. And I think I have one here that I did in red. So this one is in red, and then the snowflakes are in silver. So I'm going to show you how easy that is to do. So I've got some silver here, and this is, it has a little design in it, but it's in my little stash of stuff I keep. And I'm just going to cut this down so I can cover up the snowflakes. Just to get the size about right. Now I'm going to move it once I put it on my carrier sheet, but I'm just getting the size for these. And these two I do in 2, just so I don't end up getting any of that tea in there. That one's right for that. Okay, and I'm going to grab a piece of this gorgeous blue. Now, these come 12 sheets to a package. And with this, you can get 2 prints, but then you have the leftover that you can put on the black toner. So you can actually get 4 cards from 1 sheet of foil. Yes, Lisa, I know it's your favorite. Okay, let me grab a carrier sheet. I don't think I have one cut large enough, but I'm going to put it on this one because it doesn't matter that that hangs out. There's nothing on it. It's not going to foil. There's no foil there, and there's no toner. So you just have to move these around a little bit to make sure you don't get any of the little bits on any part of the Merry Christmas. So this is the only thing that takes just a minute to do. And you want to get that whole snowflake. So you just inch it right back up. And then I'm going to take the blue and place it right on top and hope that nothing moves. I can see I have to inch this up just a little bit. Okay, like that. And I'm holding it to make sure that none of that is shifting around. So I'm going to show you this. I'm going to bring my laminator in this for this one. And I'm going to just hold this while it's going through. Not that anything's going to fall out, but I don't want to take that chance. So I'm just being careful with that. And I'm going to run this through twice because that's what I do. In the comments, if any of you have a toner printer, let me know. Because I'm thinking that I might also make these available pre-printed. So just let me know if that's something you would want. But like I said, you can print on cardstock that's printed, and that just turns out great. Okay, this is going through the second time. And the longest part is waiting for it to come out. It's like my hand is in the back and it's trying to yank it. So, okay, I'm going to move my laminator out of the way. And then you just open this up, and the reveal is always the best. So there you have the Merry Christmas. And then you just peel all of the little snowflakes off if you can get a hold of them. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty and so easy. And this is why, again, I keep all my little bits of scrap. But so for this one, I already have it scored, and there's your card. Isn't that just cute? Just so much fun. Now I want to show you some of the ones I created ahead of time. This one is not done. This is one I'm going to do for you. Okay, so this one is gold with silver snowflakes. And then this one is the reverse. So when you have done this and have done the Merry Christmas, then you can take the black toner paper, cut it down to the size, and run that through, and that's how you get 4 out of 1. Isn't that beautiful? So here's the green. And then there's the opposite on the black. And you could also, if you didn't want that, you could do it on the black. To stack this, I would take a die. I would take a, let me see if I got a small die. I would take a small die and still cut that out, because then you would end up with this little tiny frame. So that way you would still use that, but then you can layer that and grab a card, do a card that way. So easy. Now this is the one I showed you with the red and the silver. This is the one I'm going to show you. I'm going to do this one for you. All I did, I had already foiled this with silver, and then I inked it up. So you can still see that silver. So you can ink before, like I did this one. I inked this and then ran it through the laminator. Or you can laminate it and then ink it. So this one's fun too. And then this is the reverse from this silver. I put it on the black. And then this is one like this, but not, this is not toner ink. This isn't done with the toner printer. It's done with my regular printer. So then I would just layer this, and what I cut out from there, I would layer that to create a card. And then I'll show you something with that in a minute. So there's the gold. And then these are other ones that I printed on my regular printer. So I cut it out. This is reversible paper. So I could use that for the background, or I could, and then stack it like that. Or just use plain red. I just didn't have any more of this paper to die cut it. But you can layer it and stack it, and that's still a cute Christmas card. So that's what I did with this one. So stacked it, and then you would just put it on the base there. So, and then this again is a frame that I cut out to use for layering. So to ink it up, it's so easy. This one hasn't been foiled yet, but we know we can foil it after. And I'm going to use this pine, the Christmas pine, and my big blending brush, because I'm using one solid color. And I'm just getting lots of ink on there. I'm starting off the edge and coming on. So you can cover it with any color you want, and the black still shows nice and bright for the Merry Christmas. And you want to get more around the edges, and then it really brings that stitching out if you have a stitched rectangle that you use. But I always try to remember to start just off the edge. Sometimes I don't. And then I have a blob. But this doesn't take long either to add color. So if you don't have a toner printer and you can't foil, you can still print these out to create fun and quick Christmas cards. Like that. That's quick and easy. And then I searched through my dies, and I had this little snowflake die. So I die cut a bunch of them. And see, you can just add little snowflakes here and there. like that to this. And then I also have like sequins, so you could put sequins on there. These are always fun, and they add just a bit of sparkle, right? So, got my handy dandy tool here. So we can just, oops, we would need some glue on it. But I like to put them in place before I actually glue them to see if that's where I want them. But yeah, you can add sparkle without the foil. And you can use, if you have an electronic cutting machine, you can use that for the snowflakes. But that just adds a little bit of sparkle to the card. And it's not glued, but you just put it on a white card base. Although I really like the scalloped edge, so I'd probably put it on a scalloped edge and then add it to the card base. Just gives it one more dimension. Yes, Bonnie, it is just an easy card, but they look really pretty. I know. So it's not that you have to foil. Foiling is something I love, but I still think they're pretty without the foiling. And here is this one. When I cut it out, I used the 2 frames, so I would have this. And I have the dark up at the top. You can do it either way. But you can stack that all together. And put it on a card base. And for this one, I think I would just use some of the sparkles or the sequins. Here, let me actually glue this one down so that I can lift it up and show it to you when it's done. You don't have to cut out the inside, but I just think it's so pretty. I want to use it on another card. Make sure I have my card base going the right way. And see if I get that on there straight. You could also add some ribbon if you wanted. So there's lots of options. This one you could even use foam tape to pop it up. But I'm just doing it all flat. Try and get that in there exactly right. And then I'm going to squeeze a little tiny bit of glue out. Might have to use a pin. Let me get another bottle. There we go. Now, these, just kind of place them on there, decide where you'd want them. Turn that one over. Wanted 3 different sizes right there. There. And just dip it in the glue a little bit. This tool is really cool. It's from Trinity Stamp. And it's just a grabber, but it works so perfectly for these little tiny sequences. I think I have some glue on the end of it though. And let me grab a different little one because now I have glue on the back. There. So this just adds just a little bit of bling if you don't have the foil. So you still get this shimmer and shine. Yes, Bonnie, they do match the card perfectly, right? They're iridescent sequences, so it kind of picks up the color, but yeah. So you can do that. You can cut out snowflakes, or you can print on cardstock that is printed, or just foil. So many options. Hi, Deb. So there's so many options that you can do with this set. And I will go through and answer any of the questions any of you guys had. But I just love this. I think it turned out so pretty. And if you are able to do it on toner sheets, you can ink it first and then put it through your laminator with foil, or foil it first and then ink it. Lots of options. I'm going to switch my camera up after I grab these sheets. And let me see. There. So what do you guys think? I mean, if you didn't want to buy this digital set, you could do this yourself by printing out Merry Christmas. So, I mean, there's that option too. But I'll show you again what you get. You get 5 PNGs, one that is set up with 4 Merry Christmases. So that's 4 card fronts. One that has the Merry Christmas in a half sheet, so it becomes an instant A2 card. One that's set up for A2 card fronts with the snowflakes. One that has the snowflakes that is set up for an instant card. And then one that has both options. So let me see if I can find my, this is the blue one we did with the snowflakes. Isn't that pretty? The red foiled one would look pretty with some of the foiled ivy paper from the other week. Fussy cutout. Yes, it would. So that's true. You can do these and add your own embellishments. You don't have to add like snowflakes like I did. You can add vines, little poinsettias. You can put little bows on there, whatever you want. But I think this is maybe Lisa's favorite, just because it's blue. But quick and easy to do. And you can also, in case you came in late, you can print it out on printed cardstock for great results too. So lots of options with this one. And like there, just so pretty and easy to do. Valerie loves the blue one too. So I hope you guys like the project. It was just showing how you can take something so simple as just Merry Christmas. We are offering it in a digital format, but like I said, you can take, and if you have Word or Photoshop or something, you can create the Merry Christmas yourself and print it out and do these cards. It's very quick and easy. So whichever you want to do, it makes it easy. I am going to see if Lisa sent me the name of last week's winner, and I think she's here. Tammy Davis, I think I saw you in here. You are the winner of the Merry Christmas digital and Thanksgiving wood set. So that will come to you digitally. Just send us a message with your email. I think I might have your email on file, but just send us a message and we'll send that right out to you. And for this week, somebody will win next week because we keep it open until Tuesday at midnight next week. And you like, share, and comment, I didn't say that at the beginning, with hashtag BellaCrafts, you'll win this digital set. If it's a digital file, can adjust size and make beautiful tags to match. Yes, Deb, you can. It has to be somebody that knows how to, adjust. But on my printer, I can go at 50% and it'll do it automatically. So I can make copies. Or if somebody is able to digitally size them, like I can do it. I know that there's some people that can't, but yes, you can resize them to any size. You can also color them if you want. So there you have it. That is the project for this week. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you all for coming. We appreciate each and every one of you. We will be back next week. Lisa will be back if she's feeling better. We're not sure how long she's going to be out, but if she's feeling better, she'll be back and I will be back, and we are working with Artistry. So that is a sublimation, and that will be a fun Facebook Live too. So we want to thank you all. I will look at the comments and answer all of them later today. Thank you all for coming. You like making your own cards? Yes. I used to do it years and years ago, and then I stopped and we bought cards. And the last few years, I have just made my own cards. It's just more personal, or at least to the family, that we send out to. So thank you all for coming. And remember to take some time to craft, because it's good for your soul. Okay. Thank you. See you next week.